that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down about 3 play. We're going to get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now here's Gillen on now to punt. Go to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold by his way through defensive.
A big man who just made a big play.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll have. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0. Now Prescott. That one complete. Elliott turns on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Prescott. This is caught. And he is into the end. Aubrey's all finished on the touchdown reception by Ezekiel Elliott. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
He's on the scoreboard.
Mon going to throw it. He'll get this into the hands.
Normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn up. It may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation.
Now Prescott. And he's going to have the hook up to gain from him on film that you like so much.
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? Something you did not need to do.
Now Mon. That's complete to Slayton. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the first down. Hard to believe this guy was watching us from his living room last week. Now he's under center here for an NFL team.
And not many teams were in the market to sign him, but you have to believe that this team felt like we saw something previously.
He isn't able to do much with it.
Tracy trying the right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And it's 17. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a nice return. Offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he slips up past the 45 before Schmidt. Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Brandon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped for the second half.
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance.
Second down.
Let's go.
Here's Mon. Being chased out left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Ready.
They'll hand it to Tracy. No gain on the play there, and it'll
down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They
His eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can.
Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the catch.
Oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Mon looks to throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants are back within a score. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays,
Gano the extra. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least.
What you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this
just fired up.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He gets it to Cooks.
He fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Swatting that one.
Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a quick throw.
Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. A bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch taken back.
Don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. To throw is Prescott. And he's good.
But somehow, they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, they don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Throwing, Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
Now Mond on the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
A little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and it seems a little bit confused. Out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is the rookie, Theo Johnson. And he is tackled in.
Touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And Mon now off of play action. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best players.
Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mon. Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle
of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing myself. You can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach is up there.
80 seconds remain. 2nd and 10. Prescott. A short one there. It's now a big play. It's 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taken right around the 44. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football. From the gun, here's Mon. And he will go down. A count. Off the play fake, Mon. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds. A huge play. This for the win. And the kick is good. Graham Gano connects as time expires. And the